this person doesn't want to chase you, you don't want to chase them, so then no one's really trying.
Okay, in this video, this girl's talking about a conversation she had with her friend about why the dating scene is dead in 2024, and this is right up my street. So the answer to this question is pornography. And in the past, men didn't have that luxury. They would have to chase the woman. They would give her gifts. They would give her compliments and keep asking her, courting her, trying to get her to go on a date with them.
It's only the guys that you use for validation, attention, and that had to do that.
But now, they don't do that because they don't have the motivation to do it. They don't need to do that because before, back in the day, they would have to go to the video store, pick out their video, look like a pervert, look disgusting, feel ashamed, and they don't have to feel that anymore. They can open up their phone and access any girl they want to. So the reason why the dating scene is dead in 2024 is pornography.
Nope, not it, not by a long shot. The thing is, she's trying to use a common sisterhood tactic and deflect and put all of the onus onto the men, as if women don't have a part. Of course, men have a part in this, but the reason why she didn't ask the question, how come dudes are into prawn? How come prawn has exploded? And the reason is because I'm gonna tell the truth. Men at the bottom and in the middle that are trying to get to the position of the men at the top, seeing what the women were doing for the men at the top for little to nothing, for them in hopes of getting with this attractive guy. And then they come back to the dating market and then they want that guy again while taking and sucking validation, attention, time, people, feeling sorry for them. And those are the guys in the middle and at the bottom. So guys said, fuck that. And that's what's happening. Women that are used to getting validation, attention, and time are slowly starting to see that that's dwindling. And now they're questioning it and they're blaming it on the men and they're blaming it on prawn.
How did we get to the point where women are choosing careers over relationships and men are choosing solitude over relationships? At what point did we decide that being alone is more beneficial than being together with someone? It's really sad to see that more and more people, especially men, are checking out of dating and are giving up on finding their soulmate or finding a compatible partner to be with. And I think a lot of people forget that we are and we will always be stronger as a team, two people together. Two halves of a whole will always go further in life, faster in life, and be happier in life than other people who choose to stay alone and be alone forever.
A lot of men have checked out of dating, but the real reason is women can't fathom is that they're waiting for the next batch of women, because a lot of you women are modernized and a lot of guys are scared off by you. They know that, the tendencies you have, and a lot of you are playing chameleon, just like this woman, asking the question because a lot of their options are beginning to dwindle. And for the first time, they're noticing this. Guys, you don't understand. Women, a lot of these women that make these videos, they have been getting attention, time, effort, dudes chasing them since they were like teens, bro. So for them to finally see that men are changing their minds about them, men are changing their minds about dating, it's shocking to say the least.
So a girl made a video about this on TikTok, and it's put in the most simple terms. I would say every girl I know right now wants a man who is masculine and a leader. And obviously that comes with like asserting dominance and all these things. And all these women want this, but then no women want to listen. They don't want to listen to the leader. So they want the leader, but then they're not going to listen. And it's so funny because it really comes down to like not listening to them is not only just extremely demasculating to them, it's like, so why would they want to be with you? They would go be with a woman who's more feminine and like willing to listen. This is not like, I'm not talking about controlling crazy guys. I'm talking about this is what a strong man in his masculine is. So it's like when you're, doing the whole feminine, new wave feminism, girl boss, I don't listen to anyone, then that's okay. There's a reason why the statistics are saying that all you guys are going to be single and unmarried in the next like 20 years is because you're not listening.
Women who understand the plight of men and understand the instructions when being with a man and in a relationship typically never stay on the market for long and get bagged up and taken off of the shelf very quickly. So you have a lot of women that sit out here, still don't understand the plight of men that are 50% off, that are wearing off every single day in the market. And more men don't want to deal with their baggage, their lunacy, their attitude, and most importantly, all the bodies that messed up their oxytocin, enabling them to pair bond with that man.
I won't settle, I'll just be single. My mom's single, my mom's been single, my mom raised me single, so I'll just stay single.
By the way, that's a very genetic trait. It's true. There's a book called there's a book called single. No, it is. How picky you are. There's a book by Barry Schwartz, one of my mentors. He's a professor. It's called The Paradox of Choice. People get fucked up when they think they have too much choice. But nobody has as much choice as you think. But it's genetic. Some people, he calls them maximizers or satisficers. Maximizers are always looking for better, and they're not going to settle till they find the best. Satisficers realize time is short, and so it's like, you got to marry something, especially for giving birth to babies. Like for men and women, you got to pop them out because nature don't give a shit about culture.
Give her 15, 10 years, she'll be singing a whole different tune if she's still single. And most women like this, when they're young and hot, they can talk this confidently with no problem. But once they start buying their own drinks at the bar, they hit 30 years old and they're trying to really settle down because their eggs are slowly diminishing, then they start thinking about that guy that lives around the corner.
Your future husband is never going to be the guy who leaves.
Just like a woman.
I have a question for my married girlies. Go in the other room and turn the volume down. Is the man that you marry your absolute soulmate? Is it the man that just sets you on fire, the most passionate, intense love, literally the love of your life? Or is the man that you marry just the person that you settle for because he was safe and would make a good husband? Let me know in the comments.
Ladies.
Yes?
If he's not offering to pay for your manicure pedicure.
And why exactly should he be paying for that? One's own personal beauty maintenance should be one's own personal responsibility.
Really, what is he doing with that money?
Oh, I think I know the answer to this one. He could be paying his bills, paying his rent or his house payment, saving away for his retirement. You know, doing something useful with his money.
Because you deserve your nails done. And he should be paying.
Is anyone else getting the feeling that a lot of these so-called independent women really aren't independent at all?
Yep, because their asses are broke and their asses need a sponsor. Guys, all these women do nowadays, since, you know, they can't control you anymore, they just use you as a wallet. They view you as a wallet. So anytime they have opportunity, anytime they need something, which is all the time, their nails done, their hair done, they need to go somewhere, spend some money on something, they're looking at you as their ATM. That's literally how women view guys nowadays. It's absolutely crazy. It's because they hate the guys that they can't control. They can't control them anymore. They're losing simps. They're frustrated. So how do they take it out on you? They use you for everything that you got, aka use you for your resources, time, and drain you of your energy.
And if he hasn't gotten the hint by now, just send him this video. Just give him a little sign. A little wake-up call.
Well, that'll be quite a wake-up call. Quite a doozy, in fact, I'd imagine. Just imagine getting sent this video, only to realize that you're not actually with someone who wants to be with you because of who you are, but what they can get out of you, sponging off of you so that they can get the things paid for that they want. What a great way to find out that one is not in a great relationship.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
We've all heard the question, what are you bringing to the table, for years. So when they're asking this question to women, they are not asking for the same reasons. Men do not care what you have in your purse. They are asking, what kind of woman are you? Now that this question is being posed to women, it is exposing all of the women who really have no real character, because that's why they're upset. He just wants to know, are you agreeable? Are you peaceful? Do you like to cook? Can you keep a clean house? Do you want children? How do you feel about family? Do you involve people in your relationships? Do you go toe to toe with your men? How is your mouth when you're in an argument?
I like this one.
I am learning that I need somebody who can, for the lack of better words, put me in my place.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Put me in my place.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
And it doesn't mean, you know, he's going to come home and beat me, because I think that's where people's minds go to. But he needs to have very strong boundaries.
Yes.
Because I find a lot of Western men don't have strong boundaries.
Yes.
So it's just like, whatever you say goes. And I can't have that, because I know myself, I will lose respect for you. If you can't say no to me,
100%.
I will lose respect.
Imagine one day you wake up in your marriage and you realize you want out. You no longer want to be in the marriage, except you realize the home that you live in is not in your name. The car you're driving is not in your name. The phone you use is not in your name. You don't have a bank account in your name. You have nothing that you actually own. How do you then leave? You can't. This is financial abuse, and this is what keeps you trapped in a marriage.
No, man, what this is actually called is insanity, because why are you going to marry if you plan to get out of the relationship? See, this is why men don't respect the sanctity of marriage here in the West, because women do not, they don't stick with their vows. They don't follow them. They don't care. They just want the relationship, and guys don't respect them for it. This is exactly why. Women just marry for the feeling of it. And then once they're like, I really don't want to be married anymore, they just feel like they want to do the no-fault divorce. It's crazy. That's the dumbest law ever created on the books. And this is why I don't believe in getting married through the government. I used to believe that, you know, it was about love and all that shit long time ago when I was a teenager, but just observation, you know, trial and error, being in relationships, I really figured it out. And I'm just like, bro, this is a trap. And then more information came out. More guys were saying that it was a trap, and just saying these guys lose everything that they built, you know what I'm saying, over some bimbo, some broad. Yeah, man, like absolute bullshit, bro. Like, I don't know why guys keep marrying these women, but I know who are marrying them, and they're fucking simps. But that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel, post notifications on, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. I got to get back up to cooking this content that you guys love. Bounty Villains up, Mastodon's down. Let's get it. Let's go. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. We got to keep grinding regardless, man. I love all you guys for your support. I really do. Peace.
If one of us eat, then we all ball. Sip coladas out in Cancun. Please stop praying for my downfall. It ain't coming no time soon. From the concrete, a little bitty rose grew.